Hi guys. Okay, so I'm gonna do this before I shower. Otherwise, nothing's gonna be happening again. And um, before I talk Maya, it's better this way. So we're gonna be talking about you know, what happened there because Genesis 1:1. Watch my other video with regards to Genesis 1:1, so that you have a better understanding of this one. Okay, so what happened there when God created? There's a gap, obviously, because look at this. This one is really chaos. This is really total darkness, void, without form, formless, right? The word formless, without form, and darkness upon, the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters, right? So when God's Spirit moves, it's really different, okay? So we know that this is something happened between Genesis 1 and Genesis 2. Um, there's a gap, and we are not going to incorporate evolution here because a lot of people are not going to agree, especially the evolutionists who are using, that it's possible that God, used evolution or whatever. But the Bible is very clear. Scripture is very clear. Go back to the video that I did, so that again you will know that um, it's really evolution and atheism, politism, all of those having a lot of gods are out of the question. Okay, so anyways, going back to the topic because I'm getting off topic again. Okay, so it says here, and the earth was without form, meaning it's like no form, total darkness and void, right? And darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. So I have to um, say this again. This is similarly to what's gonna happen to Revelation. Also watch that video. I just did it. I haven't posted it yet, but it's totally destruction. Nothing is about life or good about it. It's totally, total, total chaos and darkness, right? And if you move God, Spirit, right, right. Okay, it's only 3 minutes. Okay, so we're gonna have to analyze here that there's a gap. There's something that happened. There's a flood that happens. Okay, right? And it's not the Noah's flood. We're not talking about the Noah's flood because this is not. There's right. This is the beginning. Um, right. We're not talking about Noah's flood yet. Okay. So there's happening, and there's one that's prophesied to happen in the future, right? That's what Revelation is the book about also. But I did a video with regards to Revelation. Please watch it if you can, and share and like it and subscribe, okay, so that I can continue doing the videos. Okay, so keep in mind there's really total I would say unhappiness here, total ungodly that's happened. That's why the flood has to happen, and that's why when Noah's flood happened, God has given that symbol, right? That He's not gonna flood it anymore, right? If it's His first time to flood it, why would He say, right? So He's done it several times, right? And the biggest one was that the universal that occurred, right, during this time period. Okay, so we're going to be uh, making conclusions with regards to this, that there was a gap, and these are flooding not just um, human at this point, because there's so many things that happen during that time, darkness and all that. So a restoration has to happen. That's a big um, twist sometimes in the teaching that sometimes some preachers or some churches are not revealing, right? A resurgence happened here, and again, how do you call it? It's not a universal or major restoration, but again, a touch-up restoration happened again in Noah's flood. I'm using layman's term because, like I said, I'm not preaching. I'm not here trying to lead a church or anything. I'm here to spread the truth because it's important that it's my job also to spread what I have learned of truth, right? Because a lot of doctrines are twisted to begin with being righteous, and we cannot attain that. Even St. Paul, the epistle says, I'm going to go in the next video, but I'm going to continue with St. Paul, okay? See you soon in the next video.